credit union member, you own a piece of the pie. That means checking accounts that give you a little extra. Savings too. So join us. Open your eyes to a credit union. Start today at yourmoneyfurther.com.
Real love, something I've been trying to find. Where you been? Got here just in time. I think there's something I've been waiting for. I've been asking if it's something that I'm ready for. I was out looking for love in a trash can. I always thought there was nobody out there. Then I found you and you put me in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm sleeping, love is all I can dream of. When you leave me, baby, it's all that I can think of. Can't nothing come in between us but the road. I can't help it that we connected at the soul. Show me how to love, how you do that. It's my heart, better watch the way you shoot it. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. This time last year, used to hate love. Been through so much, almost gave up. Every time I felt like it was something missing. Then I met you, then you showed me something different. Heart on lockdown, but letting no one in. I was shutting people down before they even begin. Can't imagine me living my life without you. Had to sit down and write me a song about you. Lost my mind to describe what it feel like. If a bird lost a wing, but it still flies. You the one, help me realize. Love really do exist in the real life. Love really do exist in the real life. Real life, real life. When I'm sleeping, love is all I can dream of. When you leave me, baby, it's all that I can think of. Can't nothing come in between us but the road. I can't help it that we connected at the soul. Show me how to love, how you do that. It's my heart, better watch the way you shoot it. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone.
Hey America, do you have treadmill money? You know, it's when your money flows in and flows out, not getting you anywhere quickly. Yeah, you've got treadmill money. You work hard. Your money's working hard for someone else. You can break free. With a credit union, you're a person, not an account number. And as a credit union person, you own a piece of the pie. What does that mean? Checking accounts that give you a little extra. Savings too. And loans you can use to get stuff done. Quicker, bigger, better. And with easy access to your money, coast to coast, 24/7, there's nothing to stand in your way of a fantastic future. So break free. Join the millions of Americans already getting a little more. Open your eyes to a credit union. Start today at yourmoneyfurther.com.
Local band Call Me Spinster loves our interactive teller machine so much they decided to move into one. The TVFCU ITM.
Hey there, how can I help you?
I just want to deposit my check.
Put it right here and we'll get it processed for you.
Okay.
You're all set. You want to stay for dinner?
Is that dairy-free?
There's only a little bit of cheese in the mac and cheese.
The TVFCU ITMs are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Bye.
Dinner not available in all areas.
Do you have treadmill money? When you're working hard, but your money isn't moving you forwards, you can break free. We can help you get off the treadmill. Open your eyes to a credit union. Start today at yourmoneyfurther.com.
Real love, something I've been trying to find. Where you been? Got here just in time. I think there's something I've been waiting for. I've been asking if it's something that I'm ready for. I was out looking for love in a trash can. I always thought there was nobody out there. Then I found you and you put me in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm sleeping, love, it's all I can dream of. When you leave me, baby, it's all that I can think of. Can't nothing come in between us but the road. I can't help it that we connected at the soul. Show me how to love, how you do that. This my heart, better watch it where you shoot at. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. This time last year, used to hate love. Been through so much, almost gave up. Every time I felt like it was something missing. Then I met you, then you showed me something different. Heart on lockdown, but let no one in. I was shutting people down before they even begin. Can't imagine me living my life without you. Had to sit down and write me a song about you. Lost my mind to describe what it feel like. If a bird lost a wing, but it still flies. You the one, help me realize. Love really do exist in the real life. Love really do exist in the real life. Real life, real life. When I'm sleeping, love, it's all I can dream of. When you leave me, baby, it's all that I can think of. Can't nothing come in between us but the road. I can't help it that we connected at the soul. Show me how to love, how you do that. This my heart, better watch it where you shoot at. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in the zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone. When I'm with you, I feel like I be in my zone.
Do you have treadmill money? When your money's not keeping up with your plans, trapping you exactly where you are? You can break free! If you join a credit union, we can help you get off the treadmill because as a credit union member, you own a piece of the pie. That means checking accounts that give you a little extra. Savings too. So join us. Open your eyes to a credit union. Start today at yourmoneyfurther.com.
Local band Call Me Spinster loves our interactive teller machine so much they decided to move into one. The TVFCU ITM.
Hey there, how can I help you?
I just want to deposit my check.
Put it right here and we'll get it processed for you.
Okay.
You're all set. You want to stay for dinner?
Is that dairy-free?
There's only a little bit of cheese in the mac and cheese.
The TVFCU ITMs are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Bye.
Dinner not available in all areas.
Hey America, do you have treadmill money? You know, it's when your money flows in and flows out, not getting you anywhere quickly. Yeah, you've got treadmill money. You work hard. Your money's working hard for someone else. You can break free. With a credit union, you're a person, not an account number. And as a credit union person, you own a piece of the pie. What does that mean? Checking accounts that give you a little extra. Savings too. And loans you can use to get stuff done. Quicker, bigger, better. And with easy access to your money, coast to coast, 24/7, there's nothing to stand in your way of a fantastic future. So break free. Join the millions of Americans already getting a little more. Open your eyes to a credit union. Start today at yourmoneyfurther.com.
Welcome to the third annual Idea Leap Grant Pitch Night. We're so glad you joined us, and Ryan, I'm glad we get to be co-host again this year.
Well, me too, but Tammy, I'm really not sure what we're doing here.
Now, what do you mean by that, Ryan?
Well, I was under the impression we weren't having a grant night and we weren't giving away a large sum of money.
What?
Tammy and Ryan, why so glum? Did you not read my emails, or is this a dream?
Welcome! Woo! to the third annual Idea Leap Grant Pitch Night. We're so glad you all were able to join us. I'm Tammy Zumbrin. This is my co-host Ryan Henn, and we are excited to be here tonight.
We're so excited, Tammy. We are giving away $20,000 tonight to 3 small businesses, and we couldn't be more excited to have the Idea Leap Grant Night back.
Oh, wow. And looking out here, before we begin the program, I see Todd Fortner. Todd, why don't you come on up? Todd is our president and CEO, and I know you guys would like to hear from him about what's transpired this year and about how we ended up coming about this event tonight. Tell us what's been going on this year.
Well, great. Thanks, Tammy. 2020 has certainly been an unusual year for us, but we are thrilled to be part of the Chattanooga Startup Week for the 3rd straight year, offering our Idea Leap Grant program. Our Idea Leap Loan Program was started several years back to help small businesses in Chattanooga get off the ground a little easier with access to better capital at better rates. And we've been tremendously successful with our Idea Leap program, and we are thrilled to be able to provide the Idea Leap grant here at Startup Week. We do want to note that 2020 has been unusual. In April of this year, all of the companies that had Idea Leap loans with us, we forgave their payment for the month of April. We're thrilled to be able to give back to the community in a way and help lift the community up during these trying times. And tonight is another great example of how we're trying to reach out to the community, and with this grant, hoping to help some of the small businesses in our area.
Yeah, and we decided to do a virtual format since we couldn't gather everybody in person. So we hope you're going to enjoy the program tonight. And we included a People's Choice finalist that was determined by all of you out there in Zoom land. We appreciate your voting.
That's right. We had 12 small businesses who partaked in the voting platform. They put up a 5-minute video, and we received over 2,000 votes in just 5 days. Todd, you want to tell us who the recipient of the winner was for the People's Choice that made it into our final 3?
Yes, I'd love to announce at this moment the winner of the Chattanooga People's Choice Finalist Award for Idea Leap program is Cashew, a plant-based vegan cafe located on Chattanooga's North Shore. So congratulations to the folks at Cashew for being voted the People's Choice Award winner.
Yes, first ever People's Choice Award. An independent panel of community judges selected our other 2 finalists, and they were, drumroll, Chattacakes Bakery and Locals Only Gifts and Goods.
Oh, that is awesome. We have 3 great contestants tonight, but without those judges that we talked about earlier, we wouldn't be able to do this tonight. So we have a panel of judges who vetted these businesses and who are going to be with us here tonight that are going to pick the winner and rank these businesses. From Bright Bridge, we had Emily Gillum. From the Small Business Development Center, we had Sarah Matson. From the Chattanooga Area Chamber of Commerce, we had Darian Scott. And we had last year's winner of the 2019 Idea Leap Grant recipient, Melanie Krautstrunk with Hutton & Smith Brewing Company.
And we also have our very own Dion Jenkins, who is the Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion at TVFCU, and she chairs TVFCU's panel of judges for the Idea Leap Grant.
Yeah, I want to personally thank the judges as well as all the businesses that submitted applications. Now I can't wait to hear from the 3 finalists and to see who is going to win this year's competition. So I'm going to go sit in the audience, guys, and let's get this show on the road.
All right, let's do it.
And Tammy, I found a place where you can eat just about anything with any allergy.
Oh my gosh, really? I'm so impressed that you remembered I have a nut allergy.
I brought you a treat.
I love it when you bring treats.
Check this out.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Okay, I'm going to have to have one. Where's this from?
This is actually our first contestant tonight.
Really?
Cashew. They're located on the North Shore in downtown Chattanooga. Let's hear from them.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what they have to say.
We opened Cashew in September of 2013 to create the restaurant that we wanted to dine at. We had trouble finding healthy vegan food that was also interesting and delicious. Over the past 7 years, we have done just that. We have doubled our physical space, tripled the number of employees, and extended our hours to accommodate more guests. It has always been important to us to use local goods when possible and to support local farms often. We're big fans of Hoff sauce, the amazing bread over at Needlove's, and our morning cup of Velo coffee every day. In 2018, we went through the CoLab Consumer Goods Accelerator and learned so much that continues to help us to this day. Along with the valuable information, We made several great connections to local food and beverage professionals that have become an invaluable resource of mentorship to us. In June of this year, we went through the restaurant recovery program with Proof downtown and were supported and helped to create a reopening plan and guidelines to keep our staff and customers healthy and happy once Cashew reopened after a 3-month closure in response to COVID-19. This year, we have supported several groups in the Chattanooga community, such as Moms for Social Justice, the Chattanooga Epilepsy Foundation, and the Chattanooga Kidney Foundation. We have also decided that we do not feel content or right in failing to use our voice to speak out against injustices and speak up for issues that are important to us. In June, we donated half of all proceeds on our first day back from our COVID closure to the Equal Justice Initiative. This year, we have been nominated in the Chattanooga Times Free Press Best of the Best for Best Donuts and Best Chef. We all work so hard as a team every day that it is so reassuring and feels great to be recognized by our community. Right before COVID hit, we were looking into a large next step forward for Cashew. The entrepreneurial spirit in both of us as owners of Cashew pushes us constantly towards growth and expanding this company that we love so much. If we were to receive one of the prizes in this contest, we would use them for the upgrade of equipment at Cashew and to update our kitchen ventilation and HVAC system. While these things are not directly related to the future expansion and growth of Cashew, we cannot successfully move forward with large steps until Cashew as it is now has everything she needs to keep being the awesome little spot so many of you have grown to love. Thanks for your time and take care, Chattanooga.
How has your business pivoted during COVID-19?
So I think, because of COVID-19, we were closed for 3 months and we were forced to close our doors really quickly. And at that time, we had to make sure that all of our employees were taken care of. That was like the most important thing to us. So it was our first opportunity, like dealing with unemployment. We filed unemployment for all of our employees. So we took care of that and just waited to see what happened with COVID. We then did the Proofs Restaurant Recovery Program. We learned a lot of valuable information there. It was a 4-week program, and it was a lot of COVID statistics, a lot of facts and figures on the way that like New York City and other cities that were kind of ahead of us with the COVID curve were dealing with things. And so with that information, we felt comfortable opening our doors again and in just a carry-out only capacity. So when we did that, we implemented online ordering, which was huge because we'd never done that before. So people could just order, carry out from their phones. We started curbside pickup. We added a couple of tables and seats outside. And what else?
As far as people coming in the restaurant, we require them to have masks on while they're there. Our staff wears a mask the whole time they're on their shift. They start every shift with temperature being taken, and we're really strict about sanitation protocols. Those are happening at the very least every hour, oftentimes more. All those practices have made us feel really comfortable being open again. It's given our staff the peace of mind to know that they can come into work and not feel like they're putting their lives in danger. It's keeping our customers safe. It's keeping them able to eat our food and come in and support us, but not feel they're being put at risk.
What impact does your business have on the local community?
Well, I think that all small businesses have a really big impact on the community that they're in. We try our best to support local groups. We've given in the past 12 months just at about $3,000 to local nonprofit organizations, things that matter to us and things that that we want to support. And it feels great to be in a position now with Cashew that we can afford to do that. We can afford to give, money or time or food donations to organizations in Chattanooga that mean a lot to us. And what else?
Well, and as a local business, as a small business, we're also supporting other local small businesses by serving their bread and serving their coffee and serving their hot sauce. And we try to support as many local companies as we can, because that's, really where we're coming from. So we know the importance of that. And also, a minority owned business, we're two women own this business. And also, the niche of 100% vegan food in a city that when we first started, we were the second vegan restaurant in Chattanooga. And now there's, between 5 and 6. So it feels really kind of awesome being at the forefront of all that. For sure.
If a direct competitor popped up, why would your customers choose you instead of your competitor?
So like she said, when we opened, there was only one other vegan restaurant in Chattanooga, and it was really difficult to find vegan food at any other restaurants. It's kind of why we opened Cashew. And since then, more and more restaurants have popped up that are designated just all vegan, but also most restaurants are adding vegan options because that's the direction that food trends are moving. So I almost feel like direct competition has been popping up since we opened our doors. And the only thing that we know how to do is just keep making really good food. We never really set out to make good vegan food. We set out to make good food, period. And I think that the fact that we take it so seriously and we have such high standards for ourselves has passed on to our employees. They take a lot of pride in their work, and they put out really good, consistent products. Consistency is our biggest concern. We want to make great food, and we want to make it great every single time you get it. And I think that's what's led to all of our success over the past 7 years and keeps people coming back.
What can we expect to see coming from your business in the next 1 to 2 years?
So as we kind of alluded to in the video, if you had asked us that a year ago, we would have definitely said a second location. We had a spot picked out and all kinds of big plans, and we're so super excited. But 2020 has been a big shift for everybody. And so now that's definitely still on our radar. As far as the timeline goes, I'm not sure. I think that, this year has given us, a chance to kind of just sit back and sit with Cashew as it is now and really just try to perfect all the things we've been doing, hopefully upgrade, some of the equipment that's, taken a beating over the past 7 years, and make sure that Cashew as it is fully supported and ready to go. So when we are ready to move forward, we can do it 100%.
Thank you so much for a great presentation today. Is there anything else you would like for the judges to consider?
I don't think so. I think that, our biggest thing is when we opened Cashew, we didn't really know exactly what it was going to turn into. We just really believed in what we were doing, and we knew that it would do well because we were so dedicated to it. And so much has changed over the past 7 years, but we're still really sure of what we're doing and really happy with the direction it's gone. So, we're just going to keep moving forward, and hopefully people continue to like it.
Oh man, this is good.
I cannot believe how amazing this is.
Oh man, the camera's rolling, Ryan.
Cashew's already done?
Yes,
Oh my
they
gosh.
did a great job.
We're sorry.
And you know what? Those donuts, they were amazing. I got to eat 2 of them. They were really good. And now, my gosh, now we have cake. Where's this from?
This is from Chattanooga's Bakery up in Hickson.
Oh, and they're one of our finalists as well, aren't
I bet
they?
they're here. Let's bring them up here and tell us about this cake.
Yes, I can't wait to hear about their business. Come on up.
Hi, my name is Shannon Anderson, and nearly 7 years ago, I opened Chattanooga's Bakery along with my husband, Mike. Having grown up in a multifaceted, food-oriented family, ranging from home cooks, catering, school service, and hospitality, my exposure is deep-rooted. We took advantage of SCORE in the beginning to give our business direction and funding sources. Advice from successful restaurants such as Tim Hennon and chefs such as Brad Grafton helped decisions on efficient setup, equipment choices, and maintenance issues. Artist friends and my husband's computer background helped with color choices, logos, and website design. Our philosophy has always been to use our natural talents, our passions, and our commitment to family and community to connect to their own roots, their foundations, whether by family or business celebrations. That's why we are willing to step away from our own menu to sometimes prepare family recipe like Betty Duncan apple cake. It is a form of personal comfort offered and so badly needed right now. We love to support local farms and greenhouses. Lowe's Farms and Down to Earth are just a few of the families we support. We are part of an active band of locally owned bakeries, restaurants, and food production businesses that network with each other to provide extended services to our mutual clients. By promoting each other verbally and on social media, we are able to set a higher quality standard that cannot quite be met with a general commerce group affiliation. Do good in silence is a good rule to have on a personal and business level. We do support Ronald McDonald House, Lana's Love, public schools, Humane Society, and our local first responders. Our work with these groups have led to our nomination in the Times Free Press Best of the Best Awards, as well as being voted top 10 bakeries in Tennessee. In order to bring our bakery to shift into a different direction, concentrating on small family style cakes, which seems to be the norm in this day and time, and offer larger companies with specialty cakes and desserts, this grant money would allow us to purchase a cake display stand for our customers that have a busy lifestyle to grab and go. One of our ovens went out in early June that needs to be replaced before we get into our busy times for the holiday and upcoming events. This oven is crucial for us to speed up production and baking. We also are in dire need of more commercial refrigeration to ensure the best quality and storage of our products and our ever-growing business. In addition, to add to our production line, a cookie sheeter would allow us to speed up the process of hand rolling cookies and all of the dough be the same thickness. This sheeter would allow us to ship cookies all over the United States and supply our local large companies with logo on them to help promote their ever-growing businesses. Also, to add to our bakery, an additional edible image printer would be ideal to incorporate our brand of our popular cookies. In 3 to 5 years, we plan on opening a satellite store in Chattanooga area. This alone will generate more revenue and jobs to support local families. We also have plans to do some virtual decorating classes in our near future. Families would be able to purchase decorating kits from us that in turn will be another opportunity in retail. It could also be funded by the grant. Looking at our 5-year projection, we have established a great foundation for successful business in the baking industry. With this grant, it will give us a platform in which we can enforce all of our goals we have mentioned. Decades of family gatherings, celebrations of new businesses, and their employees will be established for decades to come. We appreciate the opportunity that TVFCU has given us, boost our efforts to bring comfort to the community. Winning this generous grant would allow us to bring in additional staff and equipment required to support families, increase support of our chosen charities and schools, and help our network of other local businesses. Thank you, TVFCU. We are so excited.
How has your business pivoted during COVID-19?
We've had to make a lot of changes at Chattanooga Bakery. My name is Shannon. This is my husband, Mike. But we didn't really mind the changes. We're going to continue to do curbside. A lot of our elderly people appreciate products being brought out to them. They just open their trunk or the side of the car and we bring it to them. Our main handicap with COVID has been all of our weddings from March through July and August. They've been postponed. So we had to come up with a way to be able to accommodate all of these postponed weddings. Nobody canceled. It was just smaller weddings. So we came up with an elopement package that exploded, and we are so grateful. We usually allow 1 to 2 weddings a weekend, and now we're doing 6 to 10 weddings a weekend. This past weekend was 6. Mike loves baking all the cakes. He bakes the cakes and I do the decorating. We also know that our customers are concerned and they really don't like making a lot of stops. So we've incorporated some paper products. We have paper plates, cups, napkins, birthday candles, and we do small cakes. We're doing boo boxes this year. We know trick-or-treating is going to be different. So we have party packages of 4, 6, and dozen count.
One of the other things that we changed was to help with the essential businesses that did stay open during COVID. We started individually wrapping all the items and having pre-made boxes set up for them to be able to pick up and take back straight to their office or the hospitals or the police department.
What impact does your business have on the local community?
Our impact is huge. We are known for decorating our store over the top. My husband complains all the time. I have like 75 Rubbermaid containers at the house, but people do come even from Alabama, Chatsworth, Cleveland, just to look at our decorations. We love the holidays and we love making everybody feel excited when they walk in the door. We also do handcrafted. We're known, if a child draws a picture, we're going to try and make that cake exactly like that drawing or as close to it. And to see their faces, it's worth every amount of time. We also, if you want to add something.
We support Ronald McDonald House, Lana's Love. We actually had the Daughters of the American Revolution come in and set up a display 2 weekends ago, and they stayed around and were able to answer questions that kids that come in and were curious about the display set up to add a big life-size portrait of Benjamin Franklin. And so we accommodated them because their facility that they usually used was shut down due to still the coronavirus.
If a direct competitor popped up, why would they choose you why would your customers choose you over the competitor?
They would choose us because our customers know us. They know that we are handcrafted. We bake in small batches, but we also bake for the season. They know when it's peach season. They know that we're going to be going to that local farm getting all the peaches. We actually videotape a lot of these, the fresh fruit and vegetables that come in. We knew that we had to stand out, especially during COVID too. So we studied some recipes and we did some things this year that we normally wouldn't have done. That was a huge success. Our tomato pies, which I know sounds really weird. We joined with Lowe's Farm and we purchased homegrown tomatoes, 2 to 3 cases of those, and also down to earth. They taught us about planting basil, how to take care of it, kept us up with all fresh basil for those tomato pies. And that was a huge, huge success with us. But our customers knew that tomato season, I would post on Facebook, this is our last bake of the season. And we exploded with tomato pies. I can't tell you how many we had. Strawberry pies, we have lines of people. We do miss those things, but we know that they're going to be upcoming. Right now, we're doing Betty Duncan apple cake. Apples are in season. And pumpkin, of course, everybody's favorite. Pumpkin pies. Do you have anything to add?
One other thing that we feel like our customers appreciate from us is our menu constantly changes. We're not like a chain where we only have certain products that are available all 12 months of the year. We do try and keep finding new recipes and new ideas to keep everybody wanting to come back to try something different. And as far as a competitor moving in, we kind of feel like that was us last year. We did have to move our bakery, and we moved kind of right in the middle of 2 of our own competitors. But we use that as an opportunity to network with them, and use resources that we can send stuff to them that we don't make, and they in return send items to us like tiered cakes and fondant cakes to us that we can decorate for the customer.
I have a follow-up question. One is, did you have to lay off any employees, and if so, have they come back to work since then?
We were fortunate. We did not have to lay off anyone. My niece works with us, and then we have another teenager. We work very long hours, Mike and I do, but we were grateful that we didn't have to lay off, and our sales, we haven't lost any sales. The Hickson community has been so uplifting and supportive. We've had customers just come in and get gift certificates just to help us during when it first broke out. They wanted us to stay around in Hickson, and we truly are humble to our customers.
So thank you all for coming out today. We just have one final question for you. What can we expect to see from you in the next 2 years?
Certainly with everything that has happened this year, the future is always, kind of fuzzy as to what's going to happen. We do have an ever-changing long-term business plan that we hope to open a satellite location here in the next 2 years. And we're still looking for a location for that. We want to continue to grow our business and hire, 3 to 5 more people within the next 2 to 3 years. Certainly try and keep growing the business to utilize more of an e-commerce type system so that we can take cookie orders to be able to ship, throughout the country, and continue increasing the bottom line.
And one other thing is we're looking, I'm more looking at, I've actually already got a contact with a mobile dessert, kind of like a food truck. So we could go to big venues, we could go to big office parties and that kind of thing, but still be remote, everything wrapped, packaged, but physically be there. The food trucks are really big right now, and it's kind of pushed us towards that. That's our dreams. And I could not have done this bakery without this guy. And we've been together 27 years today. This is our anniversary. So we're excited and blessed to be here, and we thank TVFCU.
Thank you.
As always, you have been a wonderful co-host, and I had to get you a gift again this year.
Well, thank you, Brian.
Check
You're
this out.
always so thoughtful. Locals only. I'm going to see what's in here. Oh my gosh, we have moon pies from right here in Chattanooga, some chocolate.
The hot chocolatier. I brought you all your favorite
Oh my gosh,
goodies.
and look, I love coffee. Now I have a new coffee mug. This is awesome, Mrs. Granny. So this is from
Locals
Mrs.
only
Jenny,
gifts and goods.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
and
Locals
they're our
only.
third contestant, and they're going to come up here and tell us all about this gift.
Wonderful. Well, come on, Locals Only. I can't wait to hear more about you.
Hey there, this is Danielle and Eric Landrum, and we own Locals Only Gifts and Goods. We're a retail storefront on Fraser Avenue, selling goods from over 130 Tennessee businesses, with most of the items that we sell being made in Chattanooga by Chattanoogans. We have 7 amazing staff members that we're proud to say that even during the quarantine and the shutdown, they were still able to keep them on and keep paying them even when we couldn't be open and doing business. And we've always believed it was important to give back to the community that supports us. We've enjoyed supporting causes that help local children and have loved working with local organizations such as the Public Education Foundation and Downside Up by donating funds, and also Hamilton County Schools by donating items like Chromebooks, graphic calculators, iPad charging stations, books, and hosting in-store school supply drives. All right. We've been in business since 2015, and we've always had the same mission statement: to use our business to help support other local small businesses. And here's what a few of the businesses have to say about working with Locals Only.
Hi, my name is Cassandra Tucker, and I am the owner of Divine Purity, located in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Selling my good at Locals Only means that Danielle cares about the survival of small businesses such as myself. I don't currently have a storefront, so carrying my products at Locals Only means that I'm in front of customers that I would never meet otherwise, who are able to experience what I make on a consistent basis because our products are carried there.
Hi, I'm Henry Emig, co-owner of Alchemy Spice Company based in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Selling our freshly ground small batch spice blends at Locals Only allows us to reach new customers who learn about our business and our products while visiting Chattanooga and shopping at Locals Only. In short, Locals Only is a valued retail partner for companies like Alchemy Spice Company, who make their products and sell them here in Chattanooga.
Hey, I'm Lynn with Wanderlust and Wolf, and we love Locals Only because it supports our family because we're not able to go to the market every Sunday. And so it's really important that we are able to get our stuff into a store so people can see
Hi,
it.
we're Ben and Julie Simpson with the New South Trading Co. apparel brand.
Having our goods in Locals Only has really taken our brand to the next level. People ask us all the time, where's your storefront? And while we have to say, well, we don't really have a retail space, we do have our products in Locals Only. So it gives our brand instant respect.
And as a small business to have an opportunity like that in a high traffic area like North Shore, it is truly something to be grateful for. Thank you, Locals Only, and we hope nothing but the best.
I'm David from RVW Coffee, and selling my coffee at Locals Only lets me rest assured that when people come to Chattanooga for the very best that the small businesses here have to offer, they're going to see my coffee.
Hi, my name is Jamie Barks. I am a painter living here in Chattanooga, and for me, selling at Locals Only provides me an opportunity to reach the community in a way that I couldn't on my own. So it gets my work out there, and it gives me a reliable revenue stream that really, really helps my business, especially this year during all of everything. They are awesome to work with, and I really, really love their mission and the fact that they work with local-based companies, and it has really helped my business grow and expand in ways that I could not have anticipated.
Over the last couple of years, we've been working with the Small Business Development Center, and we've seen our business flourish. But we believe we are still missing some opportunity for growth. One arm of our business is our gift boxes, and they're filled with wonderful local goods, and they make great corporate gifts. And we know that this is an area where we can expand. Corporate gift box sales are a substantial portion of our business, and we know that with the right marketing, we can grow this business exponentially throughout Tennessee. Every day, we're busy helping customers, emailing clients, managing inventory, making staff schedules, and stocking our shelves. And sales and marketing easily becomes an afterthought. With the TVFCU grant, we could hire a dedicated part-time marketing specialist to help increase gift box sales, store traffic, and website sales. This growth is important to us and our local maker partners because when we grow, they grow.
How has your business pivoted during COVID-19?
We had to close our store about a week or 2 weeks before the county mandated that businesses like ours close. We took a couple of days off after that to kind of regroup and strategize. And then we shifted our business to an entirely delivery and shipping and online order taking business. We couldn't open the stores physically. We had 2 locations. We had one staff member who would go to one store, and they did nothing all day for 6 hours, but generate orders via social media marketing, Instagram in particular. We had another staff member in another store separate, the buyers and such. And she did nothing all day, but take those orders, process them, ship them, or put them together for delivery. And I did nothing all day, or Daniel did nothing all day, but drive around the city delivering those orders. And so offered free delivery anywhere in the city or the surrounding areas, and we reduced our shipping costs. And that didn't make us a lot of money, but it made us definitely enough where we could pay our staff members and maybe a little bit extra.
We also did things like we put together boredom buster bags. So, they would have like a puzzle and a paint by numbers and snacks for the family. And we marketed things like that. And so we just tried to rack our brains to think of anything that people might want when they're cooped up in their houses. And we try to just get it to them. And that seemed to work. We're happy with the success that we had with that. We didn't make $1 million, but we stayed in business.
What impact does your business have on the local community?
Well, everything in our store is made in Tennessee, as you probably heard in the video. So a lot of those vendors are from right here in Chattanooga. We think the majority, probably around 85%. So we are directly purchasing from small businesses that are right here.
Yeah, definitely. Our business model, say 85% of our product mix approximately
is made in Chattanooga by Chattanoogans. So our business, our store, not only, it provides a living for ourselves and our valued staff members, but it also provide a living for between about approximately 80 small businesses that are represented in our store, 80 Chattanooga small businesses that are represented in our store, and also their staff members and their families. And we're super duper proud of that. That is one part of it. And also, the community, right? Since we were just a really small 400 square foot store in Miller Plaza, and we've always believed that any successful business has an obligation to give back to the community that supports it. And over the years, we've made donations, monetary donations to the Public Education Foundation of Chattanooga.
Downside Up is it's a local charity that supports families with children with special needs. We also, given directly to Hamilton County Schools with donations of Chromebooks, and I'm sure you heard in the video, but we've made a lot of donations over the years. We just identified our giving partner for the last quarter of this year, and that's going to be Help Right Here, and they do homeless outreach.
If a direct competitor popped up, why would your customers choose you instead of the direct competitor and your vendors as well?
Yeah.
Well, we've had some direct competitors, and we do have some currently. A lot of them are their model is a little different. A lot of them operate with consignment for the vendors, and so that would the vendor would be out with the product, having to supply the product, and that would have to be on the shelves and sit there until it's sold. And they don't get their money until after a sale takes place. And so our model is different. We purchase from these people wholesale, and so they get their money right away, and they don't have to. And then the emphasis is on us to sell the product.
And they can go and take that money and put it back in the business, pay themselves, pay their staff members. We just think that that's a better way to do business, and we always have. And just the commitment to the community that I believe that we've demonstrated over the past few years. And are just amazing. We have a very high level of customer service in our store. Always have. That's the one thing. You can let the store burn down, just don't give bad customer service in our store. We put a huge emphasis on that. And we're established. We've been in business since 2015. Started just in the living room of our house, Danielle putting together gift boxes comprised entirely of Chattanooga goods, and growing it from there.
What can we expect to see from your business in the next 2 years?
World domination. Definitely, hopefully, continued growth. Coming out of the pandemic, we've come out, I think, better than others. We're exploring some strategic growth opportunities. Definitely, we're kind of keeping it under lid a little bit. But corporate gift box sales is definitely an area where we see that we have an opportunity for growth. Over the next 2 years, we'd like to develop that as an entirely separate arm, almost, of Locals Only. We're not just selling to Chattanooga, but also other parts of Tennessee.
Thank you for a great presentation today. Is there anything else you would like for the judges to consider?
Well, I guess.
Yeah, we're thankful. We're extremely thankful for the opportunity here and to be able to be here and talk to you about our business. We believe that our business fits all the criteria that you're looking for in giving this grant out. I mean, we're all very fortunate to be considered for it. But everything that our business does, supporting our local maker partners, the community, and also our staff members. Yeah.
And I think at the end of our video, we said, when we grow, they grow. And we really believe that. We think that, as our business grows, and if we're able to extend our reach further into Tennessee, and we're able to develop, especially the corporate gift boxes, but also just the foot traffic in our store and in our website sales, we think that as we grow all of those things, that we're really going to be able to help the other small businesses that are here in Chattanooga that sell through our store.
Well, it has been a great night. Those pitches were wonderful. And I want to give a big shout out once again to our judges. And hey, it looks like they're back from deliberating.
I think so. This is going to be tough. I tell you, we had three great finalists this year. We're so thankful for them to be here. And to present our awards tonight, the founder and the brainchild behind the Idea Leap grant, our very own Vice President of Business Services, Tommy Nix.
So Tommy, come on up and announce our winners.
Our third place Idea Leap grant winner is Cashew.
All right, Cashew, congratulations for being an Idea Leap grant winner for 2020.
Yay!
Thank
you so much. Our second place Idea Leap grant winner is Chatta Cakes Bakery.
Congratulations, Chatta Cakes Bakery 2020 Idea Leap grant winner.
Thank you. Woo! Our first place Idea Leap grant winner is Locals Only Gifts and Goods.
Locals Only Gifts and Goods, congratulations for being a 2020 Idea Leap grant recipient. We are so excited. Congratulations. Wow, what a great evening. We're really excited to have been able to bring the third annual Idea Leap grant initiative to you. We are so excited for our three finalists and for the winners tonight. We're also grateful for you for tuning in. This has been a weird year, and doing this via video is certainly not the way we wanted to do it, and we hope next year we won't have to do it this way again. We want to say thank you to so many people. Thank you to the 12 participants, to the three finalists. Thank you to our panel of judges. We really could not have done that without them. They are volunteers. They volunteer their time, and we are so very, very grateful for that. I want to say thank you to Tammy and Ryan for being our hosts. They do such a great job. They've got great energy. They bring it to the table for us every time, and we are so grateful for you guys. And finally, I want to say thank you to SoundForce. They brought this all together for us. We did a virtual with Locals Only, doing it from their home. And to be able to bring this to you the way we have, we couldn't have done it without SoundForce. We look forward to seeing you in 2021, hopefully in person. Thank you guys, and good night.